Welcome back to another training. Today we'll be discussing a topic that doesn't seem to be covered a lot. And I want to make this video because this is an important tactic that I use and a lot of direct response businesses use, but I just don't see this being covered anywhere. So today what we'll be discussing is basically how to get your customers to order more as part of their purchase. Basically increasing the average order value of your business, AOV for short. So let's get right into it. Your average order value is a key metric that influences your ability to drive revenue profitably. If your customers are buying more products or buying higher priced products as part of one purchase, then that's going to influence your ability to drive and scale your business. By increasing your AOV, the profit margins increase on the front end because they're buying more products or higher priced products, right? So it will allow you to scale your ads much more easily. You're capturing more of your customer's lifetime value as part of that first purchase. So whereas you could potentially break even or lose money on Facebook ads in acquiring your first customer and then capture the lifetime value over time down the road, by increasing your AOV, you're capturing more of that value up front. And that leads to less cash flow issues. You're not operating at a negative cash flow or perhaps a less negative cash flow. This way, you're not burning too much money up front because you're capturing a lot of that profit up front. Now, there are two key points at which AOV can be increased. Either you can do it before checkout, basically get your customers to add more to their cart before they actually purchase, or present your customers with post-purchase upsells. Basically, after they've entered their credit card information in and placed the order, before they are led to a thank you page, they're provided with an opportunity to buy more. We'll discuss post-purchase upsells in a later training. This training is more about focusing on how to increase the AOV on the sales page in your long form copy before the customer actually checks out. So let's discuss exactly how you increase your AOV. As you begin to near the end of your sales pitch, whether this is at the end of a video, at the end of a sales letter, or even the end of your sales page or product page, it doesn't really matter. All these tactics can be used in different forms, regardless of the form of your marketing. So as you begin to near the end of your pitch, you must prepare your prospects to increase their average order value. And you can see the bullet points listed right here. There are many different things you should tell your prospects to get them to buy more of the same product or order more expensive products. So the first thing you can say is, packages are limited and will be out of stock shortly. This increases the urgency, right? This increases the urgency to buy now and also buy more, stock up for the future. We'll be running out of products, so you might as well buy not just one bottle, but 3 or 6 bottles of the supplement you're about to buy. The second bullet point is customers typically choose larger packages and reorder. So this is kind of like the social proof element, right? If there are other people who are buying more and more and reordering, then it's probably in your best interest to do the same. Also, this is really good for supplements. The more product you use, the better your results will be. If you take the supplement for 30 days, you'll have more energy, you'll have better quality sleep. But if you take it for 60 and 90 days, what you'll see is those effects will become more long-term. So the more you use it, the more frequently you use it on a daily basis, the better your results will be. It's a very convincing argument. The next tactic you can use is experts recommend using larger packages. A doctor says to use this product more often, more frequently to see better results. So it's kind of tied to the third bullet point, but if you introduce authority, it works really good. The next strategy you can use is describe life with the different packages and then demonstrate that life is better when you order the largest package. You can also structure packages with a volume discount so that the amount of discount increases with larger packages. So if you're ordering, let's say, 6 of the same product, your discount will be much larger than if you had ordered 3 or one unit. Finally, you'll see this. You probably know what I'm talking about. You should highlight the largest packages so that when you actually add to cart, you're highlighting the larger packages. It just tends to influence customers to place that into their cart instead of the smaller packages. So a lot of what I've described here is really good for getting customers to order more of the same product. Let's take a look at how this is actually applied in practice. Here's an example of a weight loss supplement that uses these AOV increase tactics with long form copy. Now, as I mentioned before, long form copy works great for these kind of tactics, but you can also use the principles I've described here and implement them with whatever you're doing, whether it's an organic TikTok video or a standard Shopify product page. It doesn't really matter. The principles stay the same. It's the intent that's what counts the most. So let's take a look at some of the long form copy that addresses AOV. So the first example is, women are discovering this incredible formula for themselves, and they're ordering 6 or more bottles at a time so that they don't just burn fat in the short term in order to keep their metabolism activated for month after month. Now, this hits 2 points. Number one, it's boosting up that social proof aspect, and it's also suggesting to the customer, the prospect, that ordering more and using more product for a longer time is going to give you better results. Again, the second bullet, the longer you use the ingredients in our supplement, the more pounds you can see melt off. The more you use it, the more you buy, the better your results are going to be. With so many customers choosing to order multiple bottles at a time, demand often is greater than supply, which can mean that women are forced to wait up to 3 months until the next batch is produced. We'd hate for that to happen. Imagine finally being able to see all that unwanted fat melt off your body, only for you to see the red haunting text out of stock when you try to reorder to maintain your results. Increasing scarcity, increasing urgency. If you're buying right now, you might as well buy more, because you don't want to end up in that nightmare scenario where you're getting results and all of a sudden you go to the website order and you see those red letters out of stock. Again, it's projecting, it's creating this mental image in people's minds as they order. Man, I really should order more right now because this thing is going to really work for me. What's going to happen if I'm out of, if the company's out of stock and I can't get those results anymore and I'll have to wait for the next batch. So scarcity, urgency is a great way to not only get the purchase on the spot, but to get somebody to buy more of the product. And then finally, the next bullet here, the more product you decide to invest in right now, the more you save. It's adding that volume discount aspect to the sales pitch. After 3 months of using our product, people will tell you that you've never looked so good. After 6 months, you'll be able to lock in your results as the biochemical changes taking place in your body become more permanent. Again, the more you use it, the longer you use it, the better your results are going to be. The longer you use the product, the better your results will be, okay? They say it right there. And best of all, shipping is free. You won't be enrolled in an automatic billing subscription, and you're covered by a 180-day money-back guarantee. So even at the end of a 6-month supply, you'll be able to obtain a full refund if you're not fully satisfied. I did cover this on the previous slide, but adding a rock-solid guarantee is a great way for a customer to feel like they're not taking any risk. They can order a 6-month supply and feel like they're protected, and there's absolutely no risk in ordering 6 months of supply. It's a great way to seal the deal. Let's take a look at some more examples. Our product is made using a very complex process. You describe the process and benefits. This process is crucial for producing the best product on the market today. However, it is also extremely time-consuming and expensive to run, which means there's a strong chance the product will be out of stock frequently. Again, you're not just saying that supplies are limited. You're giving a justifiable reason why the supply is limited. And when you give a reason, it's much more convincing. And people will really feel like, okay, the supply is really limited. I should order more. How much product should you be taking? This question is straightforward to answer. Just take 2 teaspoons, tablets, etc. twice a day for at least 30 days. The more you use it, the more effective it will be. It's best if you use our product as part of your daily routine. And it's for this reason I personally recommend you choose at least 3 bottles of our product. And you should choose 6 bottles if you want the greatest health benefits. Again, hammering home that same message. The more you buy, the more you use, the better it's going to be. Continuing to use the product for a full 3 months provides ongoing protection. And when you commit to using it for a full 6 months, that's when the greatest magic happens, because you're giving your body the full reset it deserves. You can get your own supply at a major discount to the retail price. The more you stock up, the more money you save. Again, I'm just repeating myself, but this copywriter is hammering home that idea of buy more, it's better for you. There are a lot of benefits. It's coming at you in many different angles, just really honing in on that message. Buy more, buy more. That's really all it takes. So hopefully these strategies and tactics, the actual copy I've used here, gives you a sense of how to increase the average order value for your business. If you could implement this at near the end of your sales pitch, you'll see the average order values skyrocket. You'll see people buying 3, 4, 5, 6 units of your product. And that's what you really want to see. It's going to make running your business a lot easier, right? Instead of customers coming in buying only 1 or 2 items, they'll buy multiple items. And that's where the magic happens, because you're increasing the profit margin. It's giving you a chance to scale up your ads and operate with better cash flow. So with that being said, this is a pretty short training. I really wanted to get this training out there because, again, a lot of people don't talk about this, the copy that's involved in getting this kind of task done. So I want to get this video out there for all of you. I'll be coming back shortly with a lot more content for you. So stay tuned. We'll be talking soon. Take care.